Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. How are you today? Well, I hope you're doing lovely. As for me, I'm doing great. However, I'd like to thank you all for subscribing to my channel. We're moving slow, but we're moving, and I'm ever so grateful that you would give an old crone like me chance enough to share knowledge with you, and of course with the younger generation, with my daughter, that she shares the things that she know. And saying all that, well, I just realized about the Kardashians. I didn't really take it really as a big deal. But I was asking my daughter, what is Instagram? Because they're saying, let me get my book. They are saying, oh, my glasses. Okay, here we go. They're saying something about make Instagram great again. And I was trying to figure out, what does that mean? Oh, here it is. This was the quote. Pretty please make Instagram great again. I didn't know what that meant. So I went and I asked old faithful Baby Crone, and Baby Crone said, oh, Instagram is just a place where you go and post pictures. And that's it. And she said, that's all it is. It's advertisement of posting pictures of what you want people to buy. Or what is it that you're trying to sell? So that made me wonder, what are the Kardashians up to? That they would say, pretty please, make Instagram again. So that led me to think of one thing and one thing only. And I want to run cards about it. And that is the Kardashians losing their flair? Are they losing their... Is Kim losing it? I mean, after all, she is 40 or 41. After all, I mean, you got to know when to hold up. Know when to fold up and know when to walk away. They are getting old. I mean, you know, it's hard to watch 40-something-year-old women with babies twerking and doing that stuff. That goes for Beyonce, all of them. You got to know when to chill with this. You know, do your music, but be more respectable for your children. However, that leads me to the mother, which is Kris Kardashian, which is, her name is not Kardashian, but Kardashian. And we have Kylie, and of course, Kim. And what I noticed about Kim is, and Kylie's relationship, Kylie idolized Kim. Kylie, the one who looks a lot like Kim, next to Khloe, because they're starting to be little Kim seedlings, because they remind me of Kim Kardashian, you know, and the one that looks like her, don't even try to look like her, is Kourtney. So, and Kendall, well, they found out Chicago's Kim's little girl looked just like Kendall. She does, really, she does. She does. And they put Kendall up there with a tan, and then the baby with a tan, and honestly, that baby could look like Kendall. And Kendall is a very attractive, they all attractive. I ain't gonna take nothing away from every last one of them. Even Rob is attractive. Come on, they're attractive bunch. Nevertheless, I wanted to know, what is this all about? So I realized that they must be sinking in their, help me Baby Crone, in their ratings. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to just draw cards a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit, just to see, how are they doing? Financially, well, they're as rich as they're ever going to be. We know that. But are they losing their popularity? Is that it? Is that why they going back to Instagram? I mean, it's really, what are they going back to Instagram for? Is to advertise? Show pictures like they used to? Who want to see, I'm serious, help me. Who want to see a grown woman that's in her 40s messing with a young man that's 28 and she's got 4 kids by another man? Who want to see that? Girl, It's time to be a mother. And she's trying to make those children famous when they already famous. She should just let them kids be children. But who am I? Raise your kids the way you want. Because you know what? At the end of the day, the chickens always come home to roost. So they are, they want this little girl that they want basketball players. They want models. They want rappers. They want everything. But you don't see none of them grooming their kids to be doctors or lawyers. It's all in the entertainment to make, for them, quick money. None of them is grooming them for them. Now, I can't speak about Courtney kids. Because, I don't know, because Courtney had them bad kids. I'm just saying, court kids. So, I just want to know, how are they doing in their thing? So, I just have to do a quick read on them. The cards are just popping like popcorn. Let me just go ahead on. Let's run a quick read. Y'all know I love reading cards. And, oh, look at this hot mess. You know what? You keep it up. I'm going to get some new cards. You keep it up. You know I got new cards. All right. And my nail is kind of long, so I can't really shuffle them like that. Nevertheless, here we go. So tell me about Kim, Chris, and Kylie. What's going on? Is this a money move? Woo, child. Is this a money move? Yes or no? Here we go. That took a while because they kept falling. Is that a money move? Yes. Yes, their career they was low in numbers. This has been a rough time for them. This is rougher than they ever been. They're sliding in their ratings. It ain't over, but they're sliding. They need to keep thinking of things, coming up with new ideas. It's hard to be rich and famous. They have to maintain that. Remember, they are slaves to the beast. What? We feed the beast. Remember? And they feed us. What do you mean? They give us whatever they're selling. Whether it's makeup, whether it's clothes, whether it's food, whether it's a diet. Whether it's big booties or to no booties. Whether it's the white girl look of being real thin or the black girl look with the big breasts, the big hips and the big breasts and the big hips and the big ass. Whatever, they're always selling. So they're selling now. Why? Because they're losing their ratings. They're always going to have a following. But I tell you, they always will have a following. There's always going to be somebody interested. But it doesn't matter because the masses will speak. Yes. And they're fighting right now. And what popped in my mind is Kim. They're not ready to let go. They are not ready. It's not even about the money. They done made a lot of money and they already invested in those kids. So it's not about money. It's about being relevant. It's about learning the balance. How do you stay relevant? They've been relevant for 15, 16 years. That's a long time. All right? That's from a child that's born that's getting ready to graduate high school. So they've been ruling and reigning for a long time. And now that it's time for them to move on, they're starting to invest in their children. They depending on the kids. They leaning on what? On the kids, on their mates, on whatever. Nobody wants to see it anymore. Nobody wants to see, can I say it the way I feel it? Nobody wants to see a beautiful white woman getting dogged by a tall black man. I said it. Nobody wants to see it. Nobody, we're sick of it. But that's what they invested their lives in. See? Drama. They have invested in drama. The only one that doesn't seem like they are not invested, and those are the two that stay true to their race, and that is, help me, Courtney and not Kylie, Kendall. And even though Kendall dated out of a race, I'm sure, but she is really not ready for none of that settling down, and I'm sure she's not racist by no stretch of the imagination. But I'm just saying, it's just kind of curious how they stay true to their own, and you know what, ain't nothing wrong with that. They are doing everything they can to keep relevant because they know that their kingdom is coming down. They know that. So let me give you the overall reading. Yes, they're doing a celebration because they want to renew, Instagram. What do you mean? Just another way for them to stay relevant. Another way to plaster their pictures, because wherever they have their pictures, it's not being shown. So it's being shown, but they're not getting the likes. Am I right? Am I right, daughter of mine? Am I right? So they're not getting the likes. So they have to amp it up. So somebody told them somewhere, y'all slipping. Y'all don't have the appeal you used to have. So y'all slipping. Y'all gonna have to do something to speed this thing up. You're slipping in the ratings. So what did they do? Where they went the first time? It was, Chat. What was Snapchat? Remember, they used to be all over Snapchat. Just snapping pictures. They gone here, gone. Now you haven't seen them much on Instagram. However, you see a lot of them on TikTok. Clips. But I don't know what's going on with TikTok, but they are certainly trying to get you off of TikTok to Instagram. Why? I don't know. But knowing the Kardashians, it's a money move. It is a money move. And I'm telling you, they're losing their luster. They're losing their fans, their fan base. So they, like I said, they're going to always have fans. Always. But they're losing their fan base. In other words, people are saying, they're boring to me. The same old story, who cares? It's like Kim going overboard, which they're sick of it. They're sick of it. So now people keep with the kids. So they like, ooh, you like kids? So they all been trademarked as commercial goods. So now the kids are in it. So what do you have? You have all of this is about money, about not losing fame, about not dying. They ain't ready to go out. There's more money to be made, and they want it. They want money, and they still want the fame. And if you ask them, they looking for another 10 years being up in your face, morning, noon, and night, where you can't turn on the TV and not see them, where they're everywhere. They're like mice. You get one, you get 1,000. That's how they want to be. They want to bombard the whole entertainment field. So now they over here and Instagram blowing up. Why? You don't need the fame. Instagram is for people like me who's trying to catch a break. Why are you all the way over here? See, I had to understand, and Baby Crone helped me to understand. It's all about advertisement. It's all about that. And that's why they're here. And because they're losing their luster. Don't believe the hype. They're losing their luster. And as we know, they use their bodies as silly putty. They remove them and make them like it's nothing at all. I thought, here's another one. I heard that, not very long ago, that that Kylie was stopping to get lip injections. She's back to getting lip injections again. Hey, I get it. You don't like your lips. You don't like your lips. Got it. But stop saying all of that you're going to stop doing this when you're doing it, So right now, these girls, they are fighting to maintain relevant in your life. They are not ready to close the curtain. They are not ready to say goodbye. And by whatever means necessary, they're going to stand and they're going to fight and they're going to bombard whatever. Remember, Instagram is free. So they're going to bombard that. And they want to take over it. So when you turn on, You may not get to see you as much because they want to dominate it. They want to go viral. This is what they want. And all I'm saying is, you know what? The things people will do for fame and fortune. The question I ask the Kardashians, when is it ever enough? And I hear them, never. We want to be like no other. And we see them come and we see them go. And I see this is one family that led a long, powerful run. And their kingdom, bit by bit, is tumbling down. I don't give a damn what they want. This greed is out of control. Anytime you to the point you're stealing, you can't get away doing stuff like that with Mother Nature. She sees all you do. She's the mother of the earth. She sees all. You can't take anything from her and she doesn't know what's missing. So what they want power and dominance. And they want to be the focus of your world and mine. And by God, they're doing it. So what I try to do, I just try to turn them off and not give them no play. I don't really talk about them as much. But because of this thing, I said, you know what, I don't even know what is the big thing about Instagram. Like, what is it? Who cares? You know, pretty please. Begging? Really? So, you know where I stand with this. All I'm saying, be careful. It's something under wrap in all of this. They are out to save their name and their brand, that money, and to stay relevant with fame. That is what I read on them. I hope you enjoyed it. I did, but honestly, I love them and I don't love them all at the same time. So that is my read on the Kardashians. Well, thank you for listening, my little crones, my little munchkins, and my little chickens. Just know that the Kardashians is only out, whatever tricks they do, whatever they come up with, it's always something to stay relevant, or it's about selling you something. Remember that. My little crones, my little chickens, and my little munchkins. Ciao, until the next time. Ciao.